Greetings, my friends. Okay, so this is my multi-functional micro space, if you will, where I can live, I can treasure hunt, edit all of my films comfortably. A lot of you guys would have seen that I attempted this in the first instance with my small car, but that didn't quite work out for me. So eventually I went ahead and I got myself a van, which I've kitted out and I'm very, very comfortable with. But before I show you what I've actually done here, let's just show you the process of how I got to where I am now. Maybe it'll help some of you guys in some way. Probably not, but maybe it will. Anyway, enjoy. So firstly, installation. We're going to put up the thermal wrap, stick up the thermal wrap, get it all up there so it's everywhere. So then we can put the insulation on top. And then after that, it's just a case of just actually installing the insulation, the loft insulation, into all of the little crevices and happy little places within the van. So it can keep me little tootsies all nice and warm in the winter months. Okay, it is another day. Quick update. Okay, so firstly, we had to pull all of the insulation out. So we lost a day because apparently fiberglass insulation in a place like this could be quite dangerous for your health. You don't want to be inhaling it, etc. So that sucked. So I've just thermal wrapped everything again from scratch, and in holes like that I've just put thermal wrap in them. I'm not that concerned at the moment because it's not winter. That's something I will look into in the winter. Now you can see that I've started the bed here, which I've been bracketeering, brickying into here, bespoke, just so it doesn't move, of course. But I'm going to need a partition there because that's where metal detectors are going to live when I'm on the road. Partition there for just food. I think the food's going to go there. Yeah, I haven't really thought about it in that much depth. Got shelves. One really cool thing about this van is it comes with M6 holes. So all I've got to do is put, it's there. Look, I can have a shelf up there. I can have a shelf there. This is just a temporary thing. And then you can hang things like that to it, and that sucks. That's the most annoying thing in the world. Clangety clang McClankston over there. So yeah, cracking on now. I'm going to go into Home Bargains and I'm going to need, see if I can get a good shelf. And I'll just put the holes through and then put the M6 through. I've got some stickers for this. That's going to look cool. I'm going to put a sheet over there. That's going to look cool. I'm already running out of space. And you kind of live to your means, don't you? Because I come out of the car and I thought, yeah, I've got loads of space now, I've got a van. You live to your means, and now I don't have much space in the van. These could come in handy as well. Anyway, Home Bargains. Well, frustratingly, I couldn't film in there because of music copyright, but here's a welcome mat, of course. A good one for my muddy boots, metal detecting boots. Hooks, all of the hooks, and then bungees, lots of bungees, because they're going to be very handy in here, as you can see. I've got this water bowl, which is perfect for my needs. Bed is done so far. Das Wife has done this, has doubled my mattress. Doubled my duvet. Then we have a mattress topper, and then underneath that we have two crash mats, old crash mats I got from Tom, and we cut again. That should be enough for now. Very particular about my sleep and where I sleep and stuff like that. I don't know why. Got to get those bungees up at the back. Oh, I'll just quickly show you this. At the back, I've got these I'll link to these in the description below. They're from Amazon. They're just magnets, really good strong magnets. And what we're going to do is we're going to hang the blanket from these, and that's going to go down there and all the way down. Okay, so I'm going to hang the bungees now, then I can get equipment up in here, hopefully. That's the idea with them anyway. Charging, stuff is charging, all of the stuff, all off of that one unit there. That's amazing, isn't it? That's so cool. Well, and that's all being charged by the sun herself. One thing I want to quickly mention is that this thing has been an absolute godsend. Batteries haven't died yet. It's a Fenix WT16R. I'll link in the, I'll put a link below. This torch, magnetic obviously, has been an absolute godsend. It really has. Firstly, it's a torch that side, which has not really been that handy for me at all. But look, this torch has been blooming fantastic. And you can put it up at all different angles. So when I've been doing my work, it's just been, I need a little bit of light in a specific area. Oh God, I love it so much. There's a link in the description below. Just come back from a 2-day trip, slept in the van for 2 days. And although it's absolutely livable, and I did enjoy my stay in it, I've just realised I've got to become super organised here. Because you've got to be on top of things constantly, otherwise things just get into a mess really, really quickly. So I'm just pulling everything out of her and starting from scratch, if you see what I mean. The problem down here is, that needs to be set in properly. I don't know why I just did that. Everything needs to be partitioned, because this is where I typically have my metal detectors and my spade, but it gets ridiculously muddy everywhere. And this is my food stuff. This is like the clean stuff. Clothing, food, the stuff you want to keep clean. Metal detectors. Completely partitioned, right? And it's just causing filth. And I'm just thinking, there's a lot of depth there, isn't there? Maybe I should utilise this area a lot more, because it's getting really complicated on top. I wanted to quickly say that I've seen a lot of van build videos on YouTube, and some of them are ridiculously intricate, and I just wanted to mention that yours doesn't have to be intricate. It doesn't have to be, you know, I've seen them with showers and all sorts of satellites, and I haven't seen any with satellites, but you know what I mean. I think that a van build or a car build or any type of build just needs to have 3 functions, 3 major functions. And if it's a really simple build, but it still adheres to those 3 functions, it doesn't matter. But if you need it to be a little bit complicated to get to those 3 functions, then so be it. I would say that they are, number 1, comfort. Yeah, very, very important. Comfort. If you're going to live in these things, I've spent many a night in this now. Comfort is extremely important. Number 2 is functionality for your particular needs. So this is very specified to what I actually need. Your needs will most likely be different. And thirdly is reliability. The vehicle needs to be in good enough condition to take you places. You don't want it to be breaking down or it to become a problem in any way. Otherwise it kind of kills the function aspect of things at the same time. Okay, finished. Day mode. Well, finished so far anyway. I guess it's finished as much as it's going to be an evolutionary project, I think. Let's start from the beginning. That being here. Haha. Socks, pants, underwear, long johns, all in there. Don't forget, fundamentally, at its core, this is a metal detecting machine. Yeah, so remember that, take that into account. Okay, then, so jackery down there, that's where I get my power from. Solar panel on top of the roof, plugs into the jackery. It's where all my power comes from. That I love it. So moving along, just water, torches, music, very important to me. Then we have like knife for cutting, glue, milk from a tea, just miscellaneous. The plant, the other one died, by the way, when it was in the car, long story. Then we have kind of like camera rigs for when I'm filming. Camera rig there as well. At the top we have bungees. We have so many bungees because bungees have been an absolute godsend in this van. They're just phenomenal. They're just so blooming useful. Over here we have another camera utility, phone charger, That's for cleaning coins. We'll go into that at a later date. Some more cleaning coin stuff down there. Toothbrush, earplugs for sleeping, which I'll be using them this evening because I'll be sleeping in the van this evening. I made this kind of shelf and I did the same thing the other side. We've got M6 screws here. Yeah, so I was able to put M6 screws in and then just make a shelf to go on top. And on this one, I've hung my very important cups for my very important tea. This is my military rucksack. It's a British Army military rucksack. I can't remember the gallonage. I think it's like 45. It's a big old bugger. Basically, what this is used for is when I'm out of the van, everything goes in there and back into my home, safe. So I don't have to leave anything of value in the van. It's all here in this, which is amazing. Oh, there's my stool down there. I was just having a little sit. The stool, yeah, that's great. That sits up here in the bungee, within the bungee land. So let's come around this side. So there's the bag. The bag sits under there. All metal detectors. The jackery, the drone. That stays. My iPad, my laptop, all go in there. And all you're left with is, if someone wanted to try and steal anything from here, is a poo bucket, which I don't use, that's like just for emergency. Some grub, and that's about it really. And everything else just comes out with me. Headphones come out with me, speaker comes out with me, all fits in that. Anyway, so here we have, this comes from the car. Oh, these, by the way, these are just great. These are just, firstly, mats, and I can cook on them, and they're just brilliant. So let's just bring this out here. Oh, should have done it the other way, Chris, you blooming idiot, because that's the way you designed it to work. And we just have general grubbage. Oh, where's that saucepan? That needed to go back in here. Oh, that's what went clang, I think. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean that up now. Tea, sugar. Drink, my plates, paracetamol, deodorant, my fork, headache stuff, spare toothbrush, tinned foods, including tuna, baked beans. Noodles are always great for this. Nuts for sustenance. Yeah, that's it. Plate for eating, that's all. Let's put you back. Oh, we're gonna have to go around the other side. Everything has a system in such a small place. So if you pulled out the kitchen, I called out the kitchen from the other angle, then you're gonna have problems because everything else sits on top of that. So the gas sits there. This is all of the cleaning stuff is in here. Yeah, just under there. So come back down. There you go. And it fits perfectly. And the gas stove, if you will, sits on top there. Because everything else has to go back over there now, you see. So everything has a place. Everything has a place. Okay, so sleeping bag for the winter. Don't know how that's going to pan out. Now, you know, I was concerned about my metal detector heads, the spade heads, concerning mud. Millie gave me these hardcore plastic bags. So all I've done is I stick the heads of everything in there and bungee them together and it's sorted. Also my wellies, yeah, bungeed together in there. I don't know what's there. Oh, that's spare clothes. Well, the wellies not bungeed, but the wellies are in there, and it's, you know, just keeps the mud away from everything. Spare clothes, that's that problem sorted. It was as simple as that. Here you can see I made this to fit up here because I made all of this. It doesn't quite fit, the bit of things falling out, which is frustrating, but it does when I lie on top of it. So let's get in the van now. Mats is a great commodity. Okay, so as you can see, there's stickers everywhere. So I bought all of these stickers from Amazon. Told my daughter to go mental, which she and I did. And it just looks, I think it looks awesome. It reminds me of like a kind of Seattle underground rock club from 1988. That's a very specific terminology right there, right? But it does, it's just got a proper vibe about it. It's cool. Perhaps I should have put up insulation, because that's my next thing. The winter is going to become a problem because this is metal. I don't know what to do. I can still put insulation up there, the proper stuff, of course, but you know, when I sleep and my feet touch that, it's cold, and we're in the summer. Let's move on. These are the things that I made. You've seen, I think, in my videos, and I'm going to do more of them. These things I've already mentioned, but I'm going to mention again because they are an absolute godsend. They are just brilliant things. These magnetic hooks, again, link is in the description below. That bit is just holding up, just kind of, it's just over the bulkhead, just to make it look a little bit more pretty. Okay, let's open up this door. I think, so my glasses are up there. Oh, she's gonna shut, bye. My glasses are up there. All the charging wires that I need thus far, but there's more down there for the metal detectors. And that's dustpan and brush, obviously, for cleaning. This thing here is my lights, for my lights when I go in nighttime mode, into which I will later. Again, there's another link in the description below. They're great. They just make everything look cooler and nicer and more homely, if you will. The van itself is just an old 12-year-old Nissan, which has seen better days. It's about 4th or 5th hand, I think. But it's perfect for my needs, you know. It's just kind of like metal detecting, and every now and again going to visit you guys making videos, that type of thing. So the Jackery sits behind that seat. Again, it comes out with me when I leave. That's the Jackery solar panel Jackery, and then the rest is, you know, just obvious. There's water there. There's more water here. That's my hand gel that needs to go over there. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Everything I need from a work point of view, stay organised, sits in this van. And it's, yeah, it's pretty amazing. Oh, I forgot to show you up there. I've already mentioned the torch, which is up there, so I don't need to mention that again. And then there's the picture of Odie, but I think you've seen that before. Right, time to relax. I hope you enjoyed the video in some way, my friends, and I shall see you in the next one.